Now tell me if you're down for a good time. Ayy, positive energy, good vibes. Can't stay down, no, not I. Gotta get up and go 365. I don't need no breaks, I don't get tired. We all about the grind on this side. So never give up and never stop trying. On the inside, gotta keep the dream alive.
Show popular topic, y'all want to still keep going? Or are you ready to dive into that next topic?
I think that's it for the TV shows.
For the
Welcome
TV
back.
shows? That's
I
it for y'all?
think that's it. Oh yeah, I mean, we did our top three. We did. We didn't really touch on Force. If y'all want to talk about Force, we know Force is the book for power. Real tough. Force is the fourth installment of Power, boy. It's a real tough one. Shout out to 50 Cent.
I didn't really get into Power, bro.
Shout out to 50 Cent. Let me hold on. Let me do his cover name. Shout out to Curtis Jackson. that man right there.
He a genius.
Man, yeah. When you look at Power from book 1, 2, 3, and then where it's at now. You really you be like, man, wow, 50 Cent really did this.
All he's talking about is a story that's relatable though.
That's relatable to him, the stuff he's seen.
Bruh, it might not even be shit he's seen. It might have been stories that he heard. So able to put that shit together, bro. Shout out.
Hey, what if he got somebody in the pen that's getting him all the stories?
That's what Bel Air and Fresh Prince do that. Yeah, that's what they're based off of. That's not Will Smith's story.
Most movies, art is imitation of life, man. Art is imitation of life. So a lot of these TV shows.
Hold on, Quiz. Did you know that Fresh Prince and Bel Air, it's not Will Smith's story? Other guy's story.
It's another guy's story. Yeah.
Who guy? Who was his nigga?
I don't know his name, but. I was really thinking Will Smith got in a fight and scared his mom, and
no. That shit was believable, huh?
Damn, he's
a great actor.
He scared the whole Oscars.
That West Philly came out, but when you look at a show like Force, man, and I'm gonna try to reach in my back pocket and apply it to things that's going on in life. Obviously, the drug game is real strong. You gotta hustle, you gotta get how you live one way or another. A lot of relationship drama in the show. In particular, where one of the mob bosses, he real traditional, if you know what I mean. Where he want his kids to date certain people. Well, his son, wasn't feeling it, and ended up getting his girlfriend killed on some stuff like that. So again, applying that in real life, that's stuff that you still see in the streets, man. Like if a dude can't get you, he gonna get your girl, or he gonna get your man. It's like if they can't get to you, they gonna get to somebody or love to get to you, to knock you off your game, to make you either do what they want you to do or just give up completely. So you do see a lot of that stuff in daily life. You hear it in the music too. You hear these rappers talk about, if we can't get his brother, if we can't get him, we're gonna get his brother. If we can't get him, we're gonna get his man. It's like, so you do see that applied in real life, definitely on a day-to-day basis.
Nah, these niggas be talking about shooting up the grandma's house. I was like,
boy, look, we know your grandma stay on some Friday stuff. My mama stay, your grandmama stay. Name one dude in the hood that play like that. Like, hey, that's real life.
But the thing, think about it though. Like, you're an old person. Like, you own The Verge. Like, you own The Verge now. And all you hear is bap, 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 bap. You like, damn, I was not ready to go out like this.
That's true. As an older person, as an elderly person, no, the last thing you was ready to go out is somebody shooting up your crib. Like, I ain't got nothing to do.
I feel like that's disrespectful. That's
way disrespectful.
But that's the game you play when you out there in the streets, bro.
Nah,
that's the game you get. That's the game. That's the game you get your family involved in. Right. When you out there in the streets, you can play the game all you want, man. Don't get your family involved though.
Yeah,
but it kind of be out your hands once you in the game.
So that shit is like your collateral, low key.
That's insurance policies for other niggas right there. Your family, that's insurance for other niggas right there.
And then, like you said, that's what start a war. And then the whole city back and forth.
Yeah, true that.
Take mines, I take 2. You take 4, I take 6. It's like
the story continues.
I heard this fact. I think I got it from Patrick Cloud, to be honest. I ain't gonna cap.
Hey, that was funny.
Bro, he's stupid.
Funny.
But he said Thomas Edison didn't play about his name. He paid his son like $30.
Edison was not the genius that people think he was. He was good at patents. He was good at taking other people's ideas and perfecting them, kind of like other people's ideas and
Shark Tank. He was the original Shark Tank.
Yeah, he really was.
I'll buy you your product. He was the original Shark Tank. I'm gonna buy your product and I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna buy your shit and make it better. Shark Tank ass nigga.
I'm taking full profits.
He paid his own son to change his name because he was a dummy out the whole family, pretty much.
That's crazy. Bro, I would pay you to disown us, bro. I'll pay you to take that last name.
That's sad.
Get rid of it.
You gotta leave a legacy. When you leave here,
I'm gonna say, F you, I'm dragging this whole family through the bullet.
This actually ties in with the next topic so well. So when you leave here, you gotta leave a legacy, right?
Man.
So, with that being said, the last topic that we'll discuss tonight is, does how much you make define your worth?
We'll dive in. So, as you know, a bajillion pros, a bajillion cons, but we're going to narrow it down to 3. All 3 of y'all. Let's get it.
Let's hear it.
So, the pros, does how much you make define your worth? The build-up. Looking back on your accomplishments, I think that's important when you get to a place in your life where you feel like you are worthy or you feel like you are worth something. I feel like you really start looking back on your accomplishments to get you there. When it comes to relationships, if you're willing to stick it out with that man or if you're willing to stick it out with that girl, that's something for y'all to laugh, look back and laugh on. Like, oh, babe, you remember we were struggling eating off that dollar menu? Shoot, order whatever you want off this Red Lobster menu. Order whatever you want off California Dream and Olive Garden. Get what you want. So that build up, the establishment, the financial security, you're only worth how much you feel like you're worth. Honestly, I think that's what it comes down to. Finances aside, you're as worthy as you feel like you are. But with finances involved, definitely gives you an establishment, a security of some sort, just having some sort of finances to your name. You don't got to be the richest person, but just knowing you got a check coming, just knowing that you got a paycheck coming every week, just knowing you got a paycheck coming every 2 weeks, that's security for you. And then last but not least, confidence. You get that provider mentality. Again, as a man, personally for me as a man, I don't care if my woman works or not. I just want her to be active. But I don't care if she works or not. But for me, I'm going to work. That's a mindset for me. I'm going to work. It gives me confidence. Working gives me confidence because I'm working for my money. It ain't just being handed to me. Yeah. It ain't mama's money. It ain't daddy's money. It ain't trust fund money. And nothing against trust fund babies because, hey, your parents set you up. That's their prerogative. But I'm just telling you from my experience, confidence. I get confidence from working. And then when you look at the cons, let's go ahead and flip that coin. When you look at the cons of money and defining your worth, ironically, the buildup. Can you wait for that person? Can you wait for her? Can you wait for him? Can you wait for them to get where they need to be to be worthy? A lot of us can't do that. A lot of people in our generation, they can't do that.
More worthy, like now,
Yeah, more or less. I'm talking about the ladies. Ladies, this ain't no shot. Again, men, we don't care if y'all working or not. We could care less because we working. We gonna get this bank. But we know that y'all care if we working or not. That's just a fact.
Oh yeah.
You can say you don't, but
that's not the question. It's how much.
Right. It's like it ain't even like. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, my fault. I didn't mean to interrupt, but people will ask you what you do for a living so they can calculate your worth.
Your worth.
What society deems your worth to be. Like, so there's an app that I'm sure everybody's aware of, LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn has a feature on it where you can put in like how much you make to see how much, like to see how you rank up against like quote unquote the average median income in your area, right? So to see how you rank amongst your peers, right? So I feel like when it does come to like how much you make and it defining your worth, it's definitely more than, just you enjoying like what you do. Like the title that you have holds respect. The title that you have, it'll hold like respect. Like when you go to a restaurant, right, and you're having a problem and there's somebody that's supposed to be taking care of you, or like you said, when you're on the phone with your clients, right? And you run into a speed bump or an issue. Eventually, what's that question they're gonna ask?
I want to talk to the manager. Okay, 1 second.
Let me speak to your manager. Or let me
title.
Yeah,
right, you want to speak?
Karen.
I'm gonna call corporate.
They go above the manager.
Right.
Straight
because they
straight
feel like how much that individual makes define their worth. This is somebody that's worthy of my time, and this is somebody who can help me out of this situation.
But and then here's the thing. What's crazy is the customer may not even know how much the manager makes. It's like you said, it's that title.
It's the perception,
It's that perception of I don't care how much your manager makes. I just know that they got more pull than you in this particular situation, and I want to talk to them. Finances aside, so
I know, and like you said, I know people who are in positions of power, or I'm going to say leadership or responsibility, and just because you have that title does not mean like you are holding your worth. You can know how to delegate. Or like we was just talking about with Thomas Edison, you can know how to go out and get a patent, and you can know how to control the environment around you in your favor so that other people do the work for you and then they take the credit.
Exactly.
So you can't really say like a man holds his weight in gold based off of the dollar amount. Some people luck up and they get in.
Right. Hey, look, be a millionaire today, be broke the next day. Which leads to the next con, the struggle. Can you deal with the downs, and will you cherish the ups? Either way, they don't last long. Let's face it. Yeah. When things go good,
that's everything.
You got to prepare yourself that things aren't going to go good forever. When things are going bad, you definitely got to hope that they not going to last forever. So it's about that equal balance. The struggle. Like again, are you able to wait? Sometimes that's a big con for a lot of people. It's like, they you know, you a girl, you dating this dude, he's struggling looking for a job. It's been 6 months, it's been a year since he could find something. That's the struggle, that's the downs. Then he get this job and then it's up. And then, you know, he might only be able to keep that job for 4 months. Now you back down. This is real life situations. You know what I'm saying? It took him a year to get this job, took him 4 months to lose it. This real life. Can you deal with it? Can you handle it?
Yeah.
And then the last one. Oh, y'all gonna love this one.
So let me can we touch on that point? Because that point was powerful. When a motherfucker is down, like you said, are you quote unquote, are you gonna hold them down? The thing is, in the generation and the day and age that we live in, can we really say that?
You going in and out, broski?
But yeah, we're gonna have to start that all the way over.
Sir.
Oh damn, he's stuck.
Y'all niggas talking shit.
Well,
you got stuck.
Your webcam turned into a whole AT&T commercial, bro. Like with the Kevin Garnett shit and everything. Like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know I got AT&T though. I got
the AT&T shit, bro. Damn, you got AT&T.
Right, it's supposed to be the fiber.
Yeah, see, that's what they be advertising in the commercial. Upgrade to the fiber shit.
Alexa, pause.
Oh, man.
Nobody even talking to Alexa.
Oh, bro, my phone be doing that, bro. Like, Siri be out the blue. But I don't understand, bro.
Google
chill.
Be going crazy. Google be going crazy.
That shit crazy. But to my point.
No. Rewind all that back because I'm going to cut all that.
But yeah, I mean, again, that struggle, man, it's so important, man. Just being able to, like you said, holding someone down when they're down, or you know, picking them up, however you want to look at that perception. But you, man, people need to realize that somebody's struggle ain't gonna last forever, and it kills, man, when somebody see you struggling or somebody see you not doing something that's appealing to them. They just give up on you by default.
It's not even what's appealing to them. It's what's appealing to the public. Like you said, social media is so prevalent. So just going back to like your previous statement as well, like about you holding your significant other or your partner down. Like I was saying, we live in a society where motherfuckers really can't afford to like not have a stable like partner. Like we look outside, gas prices are high, fucking taxes, everything is on the inflation right now, right?
Right.
So like you said, like the pro would be them hold you down, but like a lot of the generation that we live in because of social media, like everybody's showing the good, so they feel like everything is gonna be a continuous like winning streak, and that's not the case. Like people are not seeing the behind the scenes where people are going through the struggle, where people are on the highs and the lows, and when they hit that low, what they got to do to get back to the high, because they still posting like the wins. So it's not all about the wins there.
And just leading into that last con. And like I said, man, y'all gonna really love this one. This is the one that brings it all home. I had the privilege of, talking to my twin about this one too. I was talking to my sister about this one too. The stereotypical correlations. More money, more problems. No money, all problems. People assume that a rich person got all these problems. Yeah. Let me tell you where the problems come from. The problems come from your spending habits. The problems come from who you surround yourself with when you get said money. But I see homeless people walking all around my city, man, smile on their face. No money to their name. Smile on their face because they ain't got no problems, because they not surrounding themselves with people that got problems. They not, when they do run into some money that, somebody bless them with $10, $15, they doing what they supposed to be doing with it. They're not doing no drugs or nothing. Therefore, no problems.
Right.
Same for a person that got $1 million sitting in the bank, right? It's a mindset.
It's a mindset too, bro. I just about to say that.
Man, more money don't come with more problems, man. More money don't come with more problems. It's how you out here spending your money.
It's how you manage it.
It's how you managing it. That's where the problems come in.
It's actually how you look at life, bro. It's like
that too.
It's like, bro, you can have all this money and still be fucking depressed. Have you seen all these motherfuckers that had got all this money, then they kill themselves, and you be like, okay,
that's crazy. That blows my mind. But that's our initial thought. Oh, they got all that money. That's our initial thought, right? They got all that money. They should be happy.
Yeah.
Mentality.
Because we think money will solve all our problems. And like you said, money won't solve like all of your problems. And like you said, to your second point, it's about who you surround yourself with. Who is it? Jeff Bezos? Like, that motherfucker, he got to split the bill. Or is it Bill Gates? He got to split the bill with his wife. Like, 400 mil. Like, that shit, wow. Like,
but he ain't stressed for nothing, dog.
I mean, going on. I mean, you look at Dr. Dre's situation. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no clean divorce, but it's a lot of money he had to break off with. You know what I'm saying? So, they ain't pressed for it. That's why I say because they manage their money good. See, they not pressed to them. That's not a problem because they manage their money good. They just ready to get it done, get it over with, and be done with them. Like, it ain't no problem. To an average dude, as soon as that divorce kick off, but you mad, you going to work bad, man. My wife pissed me off, man. We're going through this divorce, like,
ain't even that, bro.
Because of money. Like, it's a money thing.
I be in jail, nigga. Shit, they get paid.
Yeah. He said,
hey, Kanye West, guess who's going
I'm on a run,
tonight?
Bro. I am TK in this bitch.
That boy said
I am on a run.
He gonna be Kanye West. Guess who's going to jail tonight? Hey, guy gonna pay my bill.
Exactly. Guy gonna pay my bill.
That boy say, guy gonna post my bill tonight.
If I start getting those type of problems, bro, I'm like, hey, it ain't even on me no more. Like,
boy, so leave it up to Jesus. It's on you, Lord.
Oh, Lord. I ain't even tripping. You know what I'm saying?
But
I'm about it.
But I mean, the reality of the situation, with how much do you make define your worth? You can, again, I already knew how people was gonna answer this question. I already know what y'all saying out there. No, it don't. I'm going to tell you right now, you lying. Because you answer too fast.
Facts.
You ain't got to use the word define, but it definitely correlates your worth. Again, as a female, if you out here, you looking at this dude, oh, what you do for a living? What you do? What you is? Right. Oh, you correlating his worth. You're correlating his worth with what he does. You ain't got to define him because he might have good qualities. He might have good qualities about himself. So you ain't got to define his worth by what he does for a living, but you're definitely going to correlate his worth by what he does for a living. He might be a cool dude. He treats you nice, blase. Meanwhile, he flipping patties at McDonald's. You're correlating that with his worth, though. That's the reality of the situation, ladies. So I'm with you when my man ain't got to be the richest. I'm with you, but he got to have a job.
So that's the superficial worth when it comes down to, like you said, the materialistic thing. But I will say, like, it's not only about, like you said, what you make. It's about, like, so for me, I define your worth by your character. If you're known for being a hardworking individual, right? And I know that shit, a lot of people be like, oh yeah, no, that sounds good, but that's not gonna pay the bills. But it's truthful, because a motherfucker who out here is working hard, who is using the resources that is available to him, who is not living outside of his means, who stand on his word, that's a motherfucker that's not broke. Like, That's an individual who is very like successful. Success, like you said, it can be measured by like the accolades that you have or how much money that you have, but that's not the only characteristic. Like you said, there are billionaires out there who kill themselves because they fucking hate their life.
Exactly. And truth be told, bro, I feel like every topic we talk about is a circle of life vibe because that goes back to the definition of truth. Your quality defines your worth. The quality or state of being true. Are you true at what you do? I tell people all the time when it comes to their job, man, I don't care if you program design, I don't care if you engineering, architect, lawyer, whatever you do, and I don't care if you out here flipping patties like SpongeBob. Right. Be the best you can be. Like, be the best man. You think SpongeBob, bro? Look, boy, SpongeBob out here working, bro. That boy, I'm ready. I'm ready, dog.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? He loves his job. And he getting paid.
There, bro.
He getting paid. He getting raises. People think Mr. Crab cheap, but hey, look, hey, Google that shit, bro. Google that shit. Hey, Google it. Mr. Crab got money. You remember the episode where he talking about he got his $1 millionth? That's his $1 millionth. How many $5 he done got? How many $10 he done got? How many 20s he done got?
Yeah,
he love his money so much, bro. He is counting it. Man, what?
You right?
His $1 millionth. His $1 millionth dollar. The $1 millionth dollar, bro. How many fives this man done got? You know what I'm saying?
That nigga, hey, bro, he gonna kill a clown for that dollar.
Bro, you know what I'm saying?
Aha! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look, boys, I finally got it.
Mr. Krabs don't play.
He don't care about that money, bro. And he the best at what he do. He manage. He's a manager.
Right.
He's a manager.
Right.
Call him cheap if you want to, but your boy still running business. How long Krusty Krab been the thing?
Did he open up a second Krusty Krab?
Bro, what? Come on, what? Just to play around with it. Start selling hot dogs. Start selling hot dogs. Krusty Krab hot dog. He doing what these real restaurants doing. Experimenting. Wendy's do breakfast now. Burger King do breakfast now. All these restaurants doing all this new stuff. Bro, that art is imitation of life. But guess what? Art is imitation of life. Be the best you can be. It's the reason why SpongeBob is happy, bro. Because what he does define his worth, and he good at it. Who he hang out with define his worth, and he hang out with some dope individuals. So that's it. Boom. Everybody loves SpongeBob, bro. I felt like I needed to use him as an example because everybody loves him.
Nah, that's perfect. That was actually perfect.
You know I'm going to put a snippet in there.
It's definitely the fuck. My fault. What you was gonna say, bro?
He said he gonna put the snippet in.
I'm putting a snippet in there. But hey.
Oh yeah, you got to. That shit gonna be funny as hell.
But to piggyback off of you though, Jay, when you said character, man, like I asked, I asked some family members. I'll be real with you. I go to my parents about a whole lot of stuff. Like just talk with them.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should. That's your counsel.
But yeah, it's like character, man. Like if you're not rich in character, like what are you doing? What are you doing it for? That's the thing. Like, what are you doing it for? And the thing is, like, if you're rich in character, it's sometimes that people that, get into these positions because they are rich in their character. They get into these big positions and stuff like that because of the person they are and the person that they want to be. Like, it's not all about a title all the time. It's just how do you make people feel good, bro? That's really it. That's really it. How do you make other people feel?
Hey, and then I got one for you. So my first mentor out of college, and this shit stung. This shit stung so bad, but it was so truthful, and it was the medicine that I needed. This man said, if you're not useful, you're useless.
True that.
And the qualities of being a great leader is to first serve others. So when it does come to defining your worth,
when talking with my parents, bro, it always go back to the word. I ain't even gonna count. Like, I ain't trying to make it spiritual and anything like that.
Oh, you good? Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we on this planet to do? Serve one another.
Yeah.
Yes.
Serve one another, bro. We here to love each other and serve each other.
Think about the big names. When you think about the big names, right? Like, give me one of your favorite like tech gurus, or somebody that I'm not gonna say idolize, but somebody you want to be like, somebody that you emulate.
Oh man,
think of him.
Steve Jobs, man.
How does he serve the world? And how does he serve the world?
He gave us probably one of the best things, like one of the best inventions to man. People don't realize the power or what they have when they got an Apple product. And I can't stand when I ask people, "Oh, do you even know who made your phone?" No, I don't know who made it, but it's dope. That's crazy. Like the dedication, the patience, the time that this man put into perfecting. Bro, you see it, bro. Look at it. Come on, bro. You see it, bro. Like,
and think about it.
You
and
see
who
it,
else?
bro.
Who
Like,
else? Jeff Bezos.
Bill Gates. These guys, they create technology for us to better organize ourselves, calendars, reminders,
communication,
notes, word pad, like just communicating, being able to being able to reach each other quicker, being able to communicate a lot faster, and this is crazy. Like, we take it for granted, bro. Technology is definitely using us, bro. It's definitely using us.
Bro. So the question I want to end this on too, and y'all feel free, like if y'all got any other tidbits, please like feel free to add them in. But my question is, and this like, bro, this is like, I feel like the perfect way to like end this episode. I'm gonna ask the people to ask themselves, how can they serve the world? That shit deep as fuck, bro.
Hey,
that shit deep as fuck. How can you serve the world? How can you do that once today, once this week, once this month?
I'm gonna say first off, some people just need to shut the up. Some people like that could be, they get served so much just by shutting up. Some people,
I think a nice way to say that. Yeah, and listen, I think a nice way to say that is you focus on yourself first. I think. When we tell, because everybody shakes in fear of serving other people, or they shake in fear of putting other people first. Man, I've always put people before myself, bro. And it's a very, very miserable lifestyle at first, or it's miserable if you allow it to be, because it's like, man, I'm really not getting the energy or effort that I'm putting out. But like you said, it takes strong people to be like, I'm gonna put other people first. I'm gonna do what it do. And I ain't even worried about what come back to me. So you definitely start with yourself, because you gotta already wrap it around your mind that ain't nothing good gonna come out of this for you. Doing good for other people. Just assume that ain't nothing good gonna come from it. So just do it. Just do good and just be. It is what it is. You gotta start yourself first, though. I'm
glad you said that, though.
Don't do good stuff for other people. Don't do good stuff recording it and going on the streets and stuff, because you're doing it for other people, bro. Like, just do it. I can't bro, I got countless stories of what I've done for homeless people. Not gonna talk about them. Not gonna record them.
Because it's the kindness of your heart, bro. It comes from your heart. If you recording shit, that ain't from your heart. Just imagine a homeless person. You giving a homeless person a burger. Then you got a camera in this nigga face. You like, damn, nigga, am I on the news? Like, he's scared. Like,
it's too much, bro. Like,
what the fuck you gonna
serving my community.
You don't even like when people watch you eat, bro. You see he got this camera in this man's face, man.
He just recorded me giving a burger.
But okay, so how do you define, or where's the line between giving yourself, right, and serving others, and people taking advantage of your selfless nature?
I'm gonna say this like this.
Go ahead.
But giving yourself, see, bro, I ain't trying to be spiritual, bro. I promise you, I'm not.
Real topics.
But I'm just, as breathing, like life been going on and just breathing more and getting into the word and stuff like that, bro. That's all we can do as human beings is give ourselves. Because what other things that we really can give? I know it's like monetary value and stuff like that. You give money and stuff like that. But
stuff come and go.
But giving yourself, like giving your time and attention, bro, that's countless.
And that's a part of your legacy. I feel like a part of your legacy is the time and attention that you are giving to others, the time and attention that you give yourself, the time and attention that you're giving your goals, your missions in life. Like, if you want to leave a good pure legacy, it's going to take time and attention. It ain't going to take just money. People think a legacy is a financial thing. Man, look, can I paint a picture?
Go ahead.
R. Kelly's going to leave a legacy, that's for sure. But is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be in between? It's going to be colorful.
That's in the eye of the beholder.
It's going to be colorful, that's for sure. His legacy is going to be colorful. But guess what? Got a whole lot of money. So your legacy ain't going to just be based off money.
Yeah, fact. But a lot of people base it off that, though.
It's definitely by default. is definitely based off of it, and it's crazy how that works, man.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It really is.
Cause hey, the dollar is going down so rapidly, like it's freaking crazy, bro. It's so crazy.
That's why I say the value of a dollar, bro. The value of a dollar is literally going down. So, it's time to bring something else of value to the table.
And,
what else
and
you go?
I feel like right now, like ever since the pandemic did go on, I probably wasn't the best at communicating with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to strive to be better with it, but we needed each other so much, bro. It don't make no sense.
Bro, for me, the pandemic was a reset button, bro. I stopped. I reached out to family members that I haven't talked to in forever, and you know, even though things are slowly going back to normal, you know, I've still kept that vibe. I still try to, you know, make it back to my hometown every weekend and see everybody. I still try to do these things that I was doing during the pandemic because, you know, the vibe was, well, there's nothing else to do. You know, we're losing people every day. I got to go see my family. That was the vibe. But now it's like it's instilled in me by default now. So, you know, as much damage as the pandemic caused, for those of us that are still here, I got to be honest with you. If you didn't take nothing positive from it, man, you wasted 2-3 years, boy. And a lot of people that died, honestly, man, they could have took your place, man, because you lived through this thing. What are you doing?
Yeah, facts, bro. That's,
you know what I mean. You lived through this thing. You better be doing something. You better do something. You lived
after
through this
that,
thing.
bro. Like I was just set on, like trying to get to the next place, get to
any positive, any positive opportunity that crossed my lap now, bro. I jump on it because it's like I look at everybody
because tomorrow's not promised.
I'm telling you, I look at everybody that I personally lost to the pandemic and how they had all these opportunities live. You know what I'm saying? Live right there in their laps, and they just boom.
I'm not saying don't jump on the opportunity. I'm saying like this, like while the pandemic was happening, like when it was forming and when it started happening, you know, I had a base mindset of just get this money. And I'm like, then I start looking around like, yo, I talked to them last week, but they not here this week. Yo, what's going on like that? And I just started, bro, I had to take a step back from like jobs, like bullshit, like stuff that ain't really need my attention. And I'm just like, I gotta go talk to my people, my family. I gotta get real with them. I gotta go find out what's good with them, what's going on with them. And plus, I need to get in my word for sure because I was definitely out of place at one point. And just thinking that money just gonna hold me over, just keep me going. Like money, we need it. But
hey, and so if I can like drop some tidbits on y'all, like you said, I definitely would not have made it through the pandemic without exercising my spiritual muscle just as well as my physical. Like I was outside and I was physically like running. Gyms were closed. You know, I was working out, but you gotta work that mental muscle and that spiritual muscle as well. So one of the books I was reading was saying like you have to have your daily affirmations. You speak into existence who you are and your purpose, right? So I have a list of morning affirmations that I speak to myself, and I would advise everybody, again, get mental counsel because that's definitely really helpful, especially after a period like COVID, but also like just find out who you are as an individual. And so when it does come to finances, one of my daily affirmations that I have to do is called God's declaration for me. It says, money is not and will never be a problem for me. My God is an abundant provider who meets every need. Because I am blessed, I will always be a blessing. I will lead the way with irrational generosity because I know it is more blessed to give than receive. So all of that being said, like you said, again, it's coming full circle again, Quest, serving others in purpose, in God's purpose for you. Like you'll never be in a situation where you have to want. All your needs will be taken care of, bro.
Bang.
Like I'm telling you, we so blessed compared to so many other people out there, bro. It's crazy.
We are, and we gotta show that gratitude back. We got to, bro.
We got to.
Two of the greatest gifts God gave us, bro. Two of the greatest gifts God gave us is life.
You ain't just crisscross applesauce. Hold on, we ain't about
that boy turned into an Indian, boy. That boy just turned into.
Stay in my background. Get out my background.
High.
My bad.
I'm high.
I just got what you were doing, nigga.
Hey. But the greatest gifts, man, God gave us, man, free will and life, man. This life you got, you got free will to do with it as you please. That's what God was like, yo, look, I ain't even gonna do y'all like I did to people from the jump. Like, people get annoyed when God don't answer their prayers and stuff when they want to. Bro, could you imagine how annoying that it realistically would be for you to be sleeping one night and this dude to just pop up and be like, hey, real quick, I need you to go park the sea for me. Real quick, I need you to build this boat. Like, I gotta get this nap in first, Dad. Like, first of all, what's up?
Pressure.
Like, so people be like, man, God don't never answer when I call him, bro. He answer right when you need him to. You got free will, man. You get up and you go do it. You got this life to live. As long as you woke up, that's him answering your prayer. You woke up. You talking about, oh, how I'm gonna pay this bill? Go to work. He woke you up, right? That's a start. Go to work. Get this money. Pay that bill.
And be thankful.
Like, be thankful that you got the job to pay the bill. People be like, God ain't answering my prayers, but bro, you having the job, that's your prayer answered. What you mean? How you gonna pay this bill? You gonna pay this bill with this job you got? What are you talking about? What's we talking about?
Yeah, appreciate.
Oh, God ain't blessing me. You working? You woke up?
That's why I say I was out of line, bro.
Do you have clothes? Do you have clothes on?
Yeah, that's why I say I was out of line, bro. At one point, bro. And
yeah, man,
he brought me back full,
bro.
He brought me back full.
Just to show you how we rockin'. We go for that win, call us rocket. Yeah, and they love how we vibin'. 365, now stay vibrant. Through the struggles and the pain. Stay vibrant. You gon' have some storms and some rain. Now stay vibrant. Now look at everything you overcame. Stay vibrant. I was on the ground and never changed.